All right, so this is the first drip marketing video I've made in quite a long time, actually. I think the last time I did a video like this was like Black Swan. That's honestly because most of the time when the drip marketing comes, it didn't really like interest me because I'll be honest, I have severely dropped in the amount I've played Honkai Star Rail. And I'm not gonna lie, this last patch with Rappa, this might be a hot take, I don't know. That patch fucking sucked. I hated that Trailblaze quest so much. I hated it. It was so stupid. Rappa was actually kind of annoying with her fucking otaku weeb ass, always talking about ninjas and shit. I won't lie, that patch sucked ass for me. I'm not gonna lie. But the reason why I'm making a video on Herda, I think because the last drip marketing video I made was probably on, I think, on Black Swan, which is like, how long ago was that? That was like, what, almost a year ago? God damn. But yeah, I'm making this drip marketing video because this is actually the first character that, for me personally, this is like, wow, like, goddamn, because I wasn't expecting this. I wasn't expecting this at all. I was expecting 5-star Ting Yun after 2.6. I was expecting her to come out because of the way they ended 2.6, and then Sunday was new. I wasn't expecting Sunday. I mean, we knew he was going to be a playable character, but I wasn't expecting him to be drip marketed as well. And I knew he was going to be massive. I think Sunday was like the biggest drip marketed character out of all Honkai Star Rail. I think that might be true, but I knew he was like massive, right? Too bad I'm going to skip him for Ting Yun. But this one is like unexpected to me, and this is actually like pretty big for different reasons, right? We got the Herda. I like how they named it the Herda. I love that. But they have her drip marketed, which is now we have the full adults Herda, which thank God, because we saw like little snippets of her with the new simulated and the new Sim Uni. And her character design looks pretty fucking good. She looks like I'm real. She looks like Lisa. Just keep it a buck. She just looks like Lisa. Same hair color, same color palette, big ass hat, the fucking wand. She just looks like Lisa. She just needs to start hating on us. That's just what it is. But she's also 5-star Ice Erudition. So she's just replacing her 4-star variant. And the reason why I'm making this is because number one, I am hopeful. I've seen people say, oh, meta changing meta. I'm hopeful that this might change the meta to take it off Super Break, because I'm tired of Super Break. Super Break is the most brain dead meta. I prefer dots. I prefer hyper carry. I prefer everything else over Super Break, because Super Break is just so brain dead. That's just my opinion on that. And I don't think she's gonna change the meta that much. Like, let's just keep it real. I don't think she's gonna change the meta that much. She's just another erudition unit, unless her kit allows her to change. Unless her kit like does something completely different than other erudition units. Like, you know, if you were to compare like functionality wise, Jade and Himiko kind of act the same way. You know what I mean? They have follow-up attacks. They have a massive they have a big AoE ultimate. Like, you know, they kind of act the same way, you know what I mean? So unless her kit is fundamentally different than other erudition units, I don't see how they're going to change the meta. How she's going to change the meta like everybody's claiming she's going to do. We can only decide that when her kit comes out. But yeah, I like her design. But you know, I was shitting on her saying she looked like Lisa, but her design is fresh. I'm not gonna lie. I do like the fact that, you know, looks very intricate. She does look, because I know Himiko is an emanator. She's an emanator of erudition, actually. Like, she is the emanator of erudition. I know that's true. And I would be interested, because I think this is for 3.0. Because at least Honkai Star, I don't think Honkai Star goes to 2.8. So I think this is drip marketing for 3.0. And for 3.0, we're supposed to, I don't remember where we're supposed to go. We're supposed to go to some like land to refuel the Astral Express. I forgot the name of it, or it'd be interesting if we're gonna meet Herta there and actually get some backstory on like who Herta is. Right now, I'm assuming that they probably did some backstory in Simuni, but let's keep it fucking for real. Nobody's reading all that dialogue in Simuni, so it'd be very cool to actually learn some lore on like who Herta is. Because as far as I know, from what's been presented in the story, not in the fucking text that you have to read, all we really know about her is that she's part of the Gene Scout Society. She's an emanator of erudition, and she's just has a massive ego. That's basically all we know about her. But it'd be very interesting to see how she plays into the story outside of Sim Uni, right? Because I know she's part of the Genius Society. I know at least in 2.4, the enemy was like the main antagonist of 2.6, or no, yeah, the main enemy of 2.6 was Dr. Primitive, I think that was his name, who was also a member of Genius Society. I wonder if he's like, if she's gonna touch on that. No, a lot of questions are going to be asked because this is going to be 3.0, so this is going to be a massive update. So that's the biggest thing of how she affects the story. And the biggest thing is I really hope that she can be used outside of pure fiction, because right now erudition is like pure fiction only, right? Because of the way Super Break works, you can make a case and put and use Rappa in like MOC and even Apocalyptic Shadow. Because of how Super Break works, you can make a case to use Rappa and MOC and all the other places, but every other erudition character is in pure fiction. Let's just keep it fucking for real. You're not using Himiko in MOC unless there's very specific conditions that will allow you to use her in MOC. You're not using regular Herta. You're not using Jade. You're not using any of the erudition characters in anything other than pure fiction. So my hope is that depending on how her kit works, we could use her outside of pure fiction and actually use her in MOC. That's my hope, right? So I'm not gonna go on the bandwagon and say that she's changing the meta, because we don't really know what her kit is. So I don't know why people are like, she's gonna change the meta. We don't know what the fuck she does yet. So I'm gonna hold off on saying that. But if she does change the pace of like using Super Break, right? That's really my whole thing. I just want to stop using Super Break. But if she does change the course of that'd be very cool. That would be very cool. Now, am I gonna pull for her? I don't know. That's gonna be tough because we got Sunday and then 5-star Ting Yun. I've already made it a point that I'm gonna skip Sunday because Ruan Mei. I have Ruan Mei, Sparkle, Bronya. We also have Harmony, Trailblazer. Like, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Unless he does something completely different than just buff the characters, I might skip. I'm probably gonna skip Sunday. Sunday might be a fat skip for me. And then Ting Yun, or what the fuck was her name? Fugui. I think her name's Fugui. I probably, because I know she's gonna be Nihility, right? So my hope is that she's gonna do something related to dots, right? If she's something related to dots, I won't skip Fugui. If she's not related to dots, I'm probably gonna skip her. I'm not gonna lie. If she doesn't do anything related to dots, I'm probably gonna skip her because I just like dots a lot. Dots is my favorite playstyle. That's why I'll find any way. That's why I'll find any excuse to use Kafka. Yeah. So if I do end up skipping Fugui, I'm gonna pull for her. If I don't skip Fugui, then it's a hard maybe. It's a hard maybe because I'm not trying to hurt my wallet here. But I'm hyped for her. She looks pretty cool. I like her design. We'll only know for sure when we get her kit. But I'm hyped for her. I think she has a potential to start some changes because I think everybody just had enough of Super Break. Hey, we will know for sure when her kit comes out. That's all I'm gonna leave it at that.